hello. Oh, we're good? Alright, I keep getting encoding overloaded and all that stuff. I get this typical, the usual notifications, so I'm worried on whether, oh, what's gonna work, right? And I go to a new screen that's not the usual one, and it needs time to, like, you know, settle in and load up. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to a very chilled out and not very special Halloween special. It is October the 31st, 2021. And, some people, Guillermo, your birthday was today. So, yeah, happy birthday to you. It's never really occurred to me that there might be some people that might have their birthday on Halloween. But, yeah. Must be pretty good, because you get candy every year. And gifts, and a cake. All I get is a runny nose. And, just hoping that people don't knock on my door, because I don't have any candy. But I did go out for a walk today. To go and see everybody, in costumes and stuff. That was a pretty healthy amount of people. Just seeing, you know, what all the costumes are. A lot of them were funny, you know, with a big inflatable dinosaur, outfit. One guy looked like he was riding on a horse. Another one was like a dude that was riding on a dinosaur. Same thing, but just different theme. There were a bunch of people that were dressed up in, like, the Squid Game thing, where, like, they had those masks that looked like the PlayStation buttons and stuff. And then, there was a guy that was dressed up as Sans from Undertale. Mr. Sans Undertale 2nd Esquire. In fact, I'm gonna go to the Discord right now to see if there's anybody out there right now. Just, people complaining about Mario Party, I guess. Oh, okay, Jason Voorhees thingy. Okay, a lot of random stuff on the Discord. Very difficult to parse if you're just, you know, glancing at it. But, yeah, for me, Halloween this year has been very, very chill. I've been very busy just thinking and doing other things. So, like, for me, October just flew by. Not a lot happened in terms of celebrations and holidays and stuff. But, I was kind of in a streaming kind of mood. So I went ahead and I said, okay, you know what? I think last year, or, like, the other year before that one, we played through Darkstalkers, and that to me is like the de facto perfect, like, Halloween game. That and a bunch of others, right? I don't really, when it comes to Halloween, I don't really like playing scary games because I'm a pussy when it comes to scary games. But I do like playing things that are, you know, Halloween themed, right? It's not that it isn't scary, but it has, like, pumpkins and skeletons, and it's at night and stuff like that. I don't know, like Resident Evil 4. I've been playing Resident Evil 4 VR for a good long while now, and it's been great. I've been enjoying it a lot. I haven't been recording myself with, like, the camera and stuff. I just record the VR footage just for footage for a video or whatever. But the first couple of times that I played it, I did play it with a little microphone clipped on, and it was fun. It was fun. But when you're not worried about recording yourself, gosh, it's super immersive and time just flies because I just have a lot of fun playing it. But yeah, that's a pretty good Halloween game that I could have played more of now, but it's such a pain in the ass to, like, set everything up and stuff. So I said, I'm just gonna keep it simple for now. And, you know, I've been playing with a lot of emulators recently, so I've just been in an emulation mood as a good excuse to kind of pull out the PS3 emulator, because I've been reading up on a lot of news regarding RPCS3. This is kind of like the big, popular emulator right now. That and, like, the Switch one, like Ryujinx and Yuzu and stuff. Those three are mainly, like, the big ones that kind of make headlines. And so the most recent one was that, hey, RPCS3 can boot up pretty much every single PlayStation 3 game in existence. Whatever you can throw at it, it boots up. Now, whether it runs and you can play all the way to the end, that's to be determined, right? But I still have my PS3. My PS3 still works, but a big problem that I've had with it is that the memory is really, really small. It's like 80 gigs. I mean, back in the day, when you would have CDs and, you know, that's where most of the game would be at, instead of now, where everything is in the hard drive. And even when you buy a CD, it's kind of like the unlock key as opposed to the game, you know, because the game is like that update that automatically downloads and stays in your hard drive when you first, you know, put the disc in, right? So, like, even if you have the disc, there's still a lot of digital-only stuff that you gotta get, a lot of stuff that requires an internet connection. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I kind of like the old PS3 days, right? Where, like, if you have the disc, you know, that's where the game is at, right? But, as things started to change and it became digital only and stuff like that, there's a lot of really, really big games that I want to download, the games that I own, but I can't play them because, like, I need, like, so much memory, and I have to, like, practically delete everything on my PS3 just to be able to play, like, God of War Ascension. I was thinking of doing, like a retrospective series, because I know about God of War, but I haven't really played every single one from, like, beginning to end. And so what I wanted to do is to kind of do it like how I'm doing right now with the World Ends With You video essay that I'm still working on. It ended up being, you know, something, like, bigger than I thought it would be. It ended up being... I wanted to just kind of talk about the game for, like, 30 minutes or, like, up to an hour, and it's a 60-plus page script, and so it's going to be multiple 2 or 3 hours, I think. It's going to be long, so it's just going to take time. But I was thinking of maybe doing something with the God of War games, because I have the remasters on PS3 for 1 and 2, and the PSP games, so that's like 4 God of War games that I can play and do video essays on. But then there's also God of War Ascension, and I know that chronologically that game comes first, and so I kind of wanted to play that one first, but, like, I ran out of memory and I can't play that, so, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna go about it. And then there's God of War on PS4, and so, yeah. I pretty much have every single God of War game, but I've barely played any of them, and so I want to record footage for them and play through all of them and kind of write something for it. But, yeah, my PS3 simply just doesn't have the space for all of the games that I want. And that's not even including, like, PS2 classics, PS1 games, and then, like, PSP and Vita stuff. You know, for PSP especially, because, I don't have, like, the PlayStation Network in general for the PSP doesn't exist anymore. So the only way for you to be able to get actual PSP games on your PSP is to download them onto your PlayStation 3, and then, you know, have, like, the little cable for the PSP and transfer it over to your portable console, right? And then there's some things that you can only do by connecting it, right? Like Resistance Retribution has, like, a special, like, infected kind of playthrough that you can do by connecting your PSP to your PS3, and so, yeah. It's a pain in the ass. It is a lot of just transferring files and stuff and needing to have consoles that still work, right? And my PS3 still works like new, right? I've never had any problems with it. The problem's always been the memory, and so I'm like, okay, I just heard news that, that there's this emulator that can, like, run every single PS3 game, so, like, so long as I, like, actually own the game, which is a fuck ton of games, I think I feel okay in just, like, finding them on the internet and downloading them. And so Darkstalkers Resurrection is one of those games that you've already seen me play on a legit PS3, but because of memory and wanting to download all of these God of War games and all my old PS2 games, I don't have the space to re-download it again. And so, yeah, we're playing it emulated, but it's okay because it actually runs pretty perfectly. So, I am gonna be playing this for a little bit. The stream is only gonna go for maybe like 2 hours, and then I'm just gonna dip out because it is Halloween. You guys should just go and spend it with family or watch a scary movie, or, you know, if you're gonna go trick-or-treating, do that. You should probably spend time doing something else than just watching some random guy play video games and stuff. But you know, I wanted to do something. You know, anything. But I am, like, yeah, like, 80% of the stream is gonna be probably me playing Darkstalkers, or maybe not. But then after that, I'm gonna look for other, like, spooky-themed games. I was thinking of playing, like, a couple of BlazBlue matches, with the Rachel Alucard character, and, the Halloween-themed level and stuff like that. I think that'd be cool. And then, I have my PS4 turned on, so we can play maybe, like, Dead Rising or something like that. Yeah, what up, foo? I'm doing good, foo. We're gonna play some arcade mode, foo. Alright. Now, my computer is not the most powerful thing in the world. I have tried to run other games, bigger games, on my PS3 emulator. Games like Infamous and, you know, Lollipop Chainsaw. Stuff that's like a big open world. Like, it runs kind of crap, you know? It's playable, but, like, you know, there's a lot of frames that are skipping around, you know? It's not until I like, stare at a wall that has nothing in it where it kind of starts to run at 60 frames, right? And then, stuff like Lollipop Chainsaw does work, but it's like 30 FPS, and, you know, it doesn't run perfect, right? It's playable, but not great. And, you know, technically with these emulators, you can essentially throttle all of these games to run at, like, 4K 60 if you really want to, right? Or even 120 frames if your computer's good enough, right? My computer's not good enough, it's just okay. So, this PS3 emulator has been a pretty good, it's been a pretty good way for me to play older games, ironically. So, like, Super Puzzle Fighter and, you know, the PS3 version of Street Fighter 3. This game, you know, Darkstalkers Resurrection. Anything that's a 2D fighting game, Aquapazza. There's the PS3 version of Arcana Heart 3. Anything that is a 2D sprite-based game works perfectly. No errors, no mistakes. And then if you want to talk about a 3D rendered game, it definitely has to be something on the smaller side. Something that's like linear, with smaller levels, not really trying to generate a whole thing, you know? It's not a whole Far Cry game, if you know what I mean. I haven't tried to emulate other games that I have, because I got Persona 5 on PS4, and then I got Persona 5 Royal as well. And so the PS3 version is just... It's just the normal version. The Royal version never came out for PS3. But I was thinking maybe I can try emulating it and see what happens just for the curiosity's sake. But I don't know, maybe not. I already have that game on another console and it runs very well on there. I don't want to, like, waste my entire data cap on a bunch of games that I'm not even going to play all the way to the end. But yeah, like, what other games can I emulate that I own? I mean, I could try those God of War games, but those are already, like... If Infamous doesn't really run super well, I can only imagine how that one is gonna work. Maybe, like, the remasters for, No More Heroes. Like, No More Heroes 1, No More Heroes 2, like, the PS3 versions of those. That's probably good. Japanese games would be great to play on here, you know? I can go to, you know, archive.org or something and find, like, the Japanese version of the first Galgun game or something. The PS3 is really good for Japan-only titles. There's, like, Idolmaster games and stuff, and get all the DLC for that. Okay, hold on. I want to focus a little bit, because this guy, Bishamon, he always kills me. And I was just playing with Hienko, just a little while ago, so I'm kind of already warmed up with her, but that doesn't mean I'm actually gonna survive this. There we go. Oh god, but he already has the upper hand. He already won one round with me, so... Hi everyone, happy Halloween. Yeah, happy Halloween, Pest Cat Scorpio. Guillermo saying, birthday was great. I'm glad you had a good time today. I have $580 all to myself. God damn, really? I've kind of gotten to that age where my parents just kind of give me socks. Socks and, like, you know, clothing for whatever season it is. And my birthday is summer, so hey, here's a bunch of summer clothing. But then in Christmas is winter, so I have all of this winter clothing, which is great, right? My parents and my family members never know what to give me anymore, so they give you they're giving me, like, typical adult presents and stuff. Although, they do ask me, like, specifically, what do I want? And I always say nothing, because I don't want anything, I don't need anything. I already have everything that I need in life. Thankfully. But then, I came up with a decision, and I said, you know what? Mom, Aunt, Dad, everybody... Every time I go into the Barnes & Nobles, where do I go? Where's the first place that I run to? And they always say, well, the Japanese anime section. And I'm like, exactly, the manga section. Literally pick out any random manga book, any, preferably Dragon Ball Z or One Piece, and just buy me one of those books. Literally just... If you buy me one Piece volume, that's more than enough for me. I literally do not... I do not mind. Buy me manga. And an Xbox One controller, because this Xbox 360 controller is getting kind of old. So just upgrade me to Xbox One with a cable, because I want to play wired, not wireless. And that's it. And even if they do give me what I want, they usually, like... It still comes with socks and underwear and sweaters and stuff. Which is fine, because I don't really buy my own clothing all that often, because most of what I get is, like, presents and gifts and stuff. I'm gonna get Metroid Dread, Skyward Sword Remastered, Senran Kagura X Neptunia, and Super Sentai Mini Pla Model. That sounds like a dream come true, man. That sounds awesome. Enjoy all of that. I remember getting a Halo 4 Xbox 360 Slim Halloween 2012 with 500 gigabytes. Which in 2012 was big. I would say that 500 is still pretty big. Especially if it's an Xbox 360, because with a 360 you can still get physical copies of games and put the disc in, and it doesn't necessarily, like, ruin your memory or anything. Damn, Sasquatch! You know what they say about big feet, right? No, what do they say about big feet? I have no idea. The last thing I want to think about is feet, motherfucker. Alright. I'm gonna bump up the volume just a little bit. Your computer is a fool, but your channel's awesome full. Thank you. My computer be a fool. It do be a fool. Alright, we can't do a Halloween-themed anything without good old Morrigan. Shut up, fool. The jibber jabber. The jibber jabber stops here. Drink some milk. Good for the bones, good for the soul. I pity the fool that ain't got no milk in his eye. Wait. I pity the fool that doesn't have Morgan as her waifu. Wait. There we go. Get drilled. Chatterbang. Wait. You know something that I want to do? I want to test out Marvel vs. Capcom 2, because that's another game that I own on PS3 that has since been, like, delisted off of the PSN. If you didn't buy it when it was available, you're screwed, man. But that PS3 version is, like, potentially, like, the best version of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna go find it somewhere on the internet and find myself a copy of MVC2 for PS3, because I love playing it on my PS3, but I kind of don't want to go through the trouble of booting up my PS3 again. Especially with the new fight stick that I have. You guys know my 8-bit fighting stick that I use, right? Well, it only works with Nintendo Switch and PC. It doesn't work on PS3, which sucks because I have a ton of fighting games on PS3. And it doesn't work on PS4 either, which also sucks because I have a ton of fighting games on PS4 as well. Change the color. I can't use my fight stick on the consoles where I actually have fighting games. But I do have a lot of fighting games on PC, and now that I can emulate stuff, what I can do is that I can take my fight stick and plug it in as a PC controller and play all of these fighting games with my fight stick. Whether they're on PC through Steam, or whether they're emulated, works like a charm. And so one of the things that I really wanted to do was to be able to play MVC2 and Capcom vs. SNK 2 with my fight stick, but I haven't been able to because that's on PS3. Both of those games are on PS3. At least, like, the actual copies that I have. I have the Japanese version of Capcom vs. SNK of CVS2. And then I have the PS3 version of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And I have Marvel vs. Capcom Origins as well, but I downloaded what's like the trial version. And I swear I did buy, like, the unlock key for it, but, like, I have a very, very long, like, download list. And I don't know where it is. Because, like, usually when you buy a game like that on PS3, you know, on the download list, it shows, oh, here's the trial version, and right next to it, you have the unlock key. I don't know if this happens to you guys, but like the thing is that I downloaded like the trial version like a long time ago. And after buying more games and downloading demos and doing other stuff, and then like the way that the PSN usually organizes the downloads and stuff is weird. So like by the time I actually bought the game and got the unlock key to be able to unlock everything from the trial version, the file kind of got lost amongst everything else, and I just don't know where I left it. And so I said, fuck it. I put the money for it. So I'm not gonna feel guilty about emulating it. And besides, the game doesn't exist anymore. Just like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, if you didn't get it before it got delisted, then like, hey, there's no way that you can actually get it legitimately, right? So like, literally, the only way for you to get it is to emulate it and find the copy somewhere on the internet. And run it on this PS3 emulator that surprisingly works. I was going into this whole thing just fully assuming that I was not going to be able to emulate any of this, and it works far more perfectly than I thought it would ever work. I was already like crossing my fingers for the PlayStation 2 emulator. I was like, PS2 might be a little too much for this computer's pay grade. That and GameCube, but like, it's not gonna work. It runs every single GameCube and PS2 game perfectly. Every single game I've been able to throw at it. But with PS3 and Switch, PS3 and Switch is kind of where I've started to come across some issues because the games are just like really advanced. It's like, I'm gonna take my copy of Gear Club Unlimited 2 and see how it runs on my PC. And, nope. 3DS also runs perfectly. There's like maybe one game that maybe doesn't work. But everything that I wanted to have work, which was like Pokemon and Shin Megami Tensei and all that. There's some that are a little bit more 3D intensive that maybe might not work. Oh yeah, I remember Xenoblade Chronicles. The 3DS version of Xenoblade Chronicles doesn't boot up at all. And I think I remember one time after like a million updates, it did boot up, but like, it ran very slowly. Like it wasn't working. Also, Dragon Quest Monsters, Joker 3, the 3DS game. Joker 3 Professional runs so slow. It's in slow motion the entire time, and it's such a pain in the ass. But, if you play it on an actual real 3DS, it runs perfectly. It runs very well. Like, it doesn't have any hitches or slow it down or anything, so it's just odd. I don't get it. I learned to not underestimate getting socks for Christmas and birthdays. At first it was like, oh great, socks, and then you're like, yes, socks, I don't have to buy them myself. Yeah, exactly. That's literally the exact same mentality that I have. Is like, great, now I don't have to buy them. My parents still like buy clothes for me and stuff because if they're not gonna buy me like a game or manga or whatever, then they're better off buying me clothing. And they have pretty good fashion sense, both my parents do. And so my birthday is in July, so it's in the middle of summer, so they get me t-shirts and pants and stuff, and then in winter, during Christmas and holidays and stuff, is all jackets and sweaters and stuff, and they always know cool stuff to give me, so I'm not worried. I can't even remember the last time I picked out my own clothes. I think, when I was gonna go onto this one job interview, and so my dad bought me like 3 suits. And I got to pick them out, but that was pretty much it. Hey THP, I stumbled across a debate regarding flying simulator games like World of Warplanes and Ace Combat. What is better, keyboard and mouse or a joystick? It really depends. There's a whole other third option that you're not thinking about, which is buying the actual peripheral with like the actual like airplane sticks and all of that stuff, you know? You know, like the MechWarrior one that has like a million buttons and stuff, like you're actually piloting a plane and stuff. I don't like playing stuff that gets really complicated, so I would go for a joystick. Hey, there's a Halloween Yumi down there. Zambofex. Zamfofex. Hello. $2 donation. Thank you very much, man. I never wear socks at all. Hello, by the way. Really? You're weird. I like wearing socks. Because they keep me warm. Then I feel weird. Having my feet be exposed because then they get all dirty. They get dirty and then I get cold. For me, socks are the best. Sleeping with socks, heaven on earth. Yeah, no, mouse and keyboard, doesn't really feel right when it comes to flying airplanes on PC games and stuff. And then with a joystick, I mean, that would probably be my option. I wouldn't say that it's better, but I'd say that, you know, I personally just feel the most comfortable with a joystick with any game, right? Because then there's that stuff of like, hey, if you're, playing a first-person shooter, or if you're playing a fighting game or whatever, you gotta have like an arcade stick, or you gotta use a mouse and keyboard for any shooter ever. If I can play with an Xbox controller, any game, literally any game, that's gonna be my go-to option. Like Titanfall 2 is one of my favorite games to play that I unfortunately cannot play anymore because hackers got to it and they can like control your computer and stuff. If you have the game even on Steam. Oh shit, what are all these donations? $1.99 saying one Witch Murasaki pick, please. I don't think I have a Witch Murasaki in here, but I can pull one up if you want. But yeah, thank you very much for the donation, Guillermo. Are you using your 500 or whatever dollars to give to me? That's your birthday money, man. So be sure to use it on something that you love, okay? Don't waste it all on me. Be sure to get all the games that you want, get your figurines and stuff before you, you start to send super chats and stuff. Whatever chump change you end up getting by the end of it, whatever quarters are left, you can send those my way, but focus on yourself first. Take care of yourself. Today's your special day, so enjoy it. I just always found them uncomfortable is all. Well, maybe you just got shitty socks. I don't know. I like wearing socks. For me, it's the opposite. It's super duper comfortable. They're like gloves for your feet. Feet gloves. Foot condoms. Alright, let me finish this match and I'll track down a Murasaki picture for you. Down. The good thing is that the pause menu actually plays some cool music here. Now, I don't know if I have an actual Halloween-themed Murasaki picture here in my many folders full of Summer and Kagura pictures mixed in with lots and lots of hentai. So I'm gonna go onto my safe folder because yes, I do have them organized that way with saved and not safe for work. And the vast majority of the pictures that I have, I renamed them to have the name of the character that is being featured. Oh, here it is. There we go. Did somebody order a Halloween Witch Murasaki? There we go. There's that one. But then there's another one right next to it. I just gotta make sure that it's not dirty or anything. Oh, there we go. It's this one. This one is also pretty good. A little racy, but yeah. That one's like, you know, like a costume-based kind of thing. Which other one? The rest of them are either her topless or her wearing some sort of fancy dress. An idol one, yeah. Murasaki is not my #1 favorite, so I don't really have a ton of pictures with her. And the ones that I do have are a little too hot for YouTube. So there we go. You get 2, because it's your birthday. You get 2 special ones. Yeah. What up? Hello, hello. Happy Halloween, Heavy. Thank you for coming. We're playing Darkstalkers on a PS3 emulator. Because turns out, that works. I didn't think that would work. Not on my computer. But it does. We're playing a Jetta. Oh my god. Sasquatch just did the Nappa ability from Dragon Ball Z. I'm firing my laser bra. If you were active on the internet back in like 2005, 2006, or maybe even a little later than that, you'll know exactly what I'm firing my laser is. You can't bluff when you're showing your hand, fool. What is it about today and people calling me a fool all the time, huh? I don't even know what game I'm playing here. I think it's Darkstalkers 3, right? Yeah, Lilith is in this. I never liked gloves either. What? It's a matter of me not being accustomed to them. I also find them inconvenient having to put and remove them. Do you wear clothing? Alright, Lilith. Bye, Shabai. Hiya. Ooh, Lilith actually controls pretty well. I don't really use Lilith all that often. I usually go for Morrigan. But I kind of like how she controls. I like this, this zombie man as well. I like how his default movement... Like he's dancing, he's really feeling the music, that Rockstar is. No, that's a guillotine in the background. I did not even notice. Ba ba ba. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm firing my laser. Brings back memories, yeah. Some people will call that cringe today. But, I look back on those old memes and stuff fondly. It was a much more simpler time. Where not everything was about crypto scams and drama. Before it was just Forever Alone and I'm a firing my laser and the banana phone song or whatever. It was just very simple. Very innocent. Despite all the weird shit that was on Newgrounds at the time and all the weird shit that is still in Newgrounds today. It was a relatively innocent time. Where people didn't take everything on the internet too seriously. It was mostly all about fun. Oh my god, peanut butter jelly time? Yeah. Peanut butter jelly time! How many, like, remixes? How many millions and hundreds of remixes and videos were made for peanut butter jelly time? And then Family Guy did it and people fucking went crazy for it. Not like now, where, like, Family Guy's, like, 3 years too late to whatever meme is out. Wasn't there a recent episode that came out of Family Guy where, like, they ended it with the JoJo to be continued meme? You're like, oh, Brian, you wanna end it with a JoJo meme? With the to be continued meme? And then Brian gets blown up or something and it's like... It reeked of hello fellow kids kind of energy. Like, oh, we're cool because we know the meme. Like 3 years after it stopped being funny. First viral video I watched was Sparta, the mean little kitty. I know about This Is Sparta. This is madness, and then madness. This is Sparta, and then there's like a million remixes. This is Sparta. This is Sparta. It was like that. Or like the Mortal Kombat theme remixed into everything. This is Sparta. This is Sparta. You guys know King Dedede's theme song, right? From Kirby? Like dun 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 dun. I remember back in like 2007, 2008 or something. That's cool. Back in the day, everything, literally any funny noise someone makes, and any weird sound, any funny catchphrase, anything, everything and anything would get a Kirby King Dedede remix. I remember for The World Ends With You, there's a voice clip that Beat does in the original DS game that goes, "Bwah!" And everybody thought it was so funny because he goes, "Bwah!" And it sounds so out of place and weird. Kind of cringe. And so somebody went, oh, "Bwah! Bwah! 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 Bwah!" Like that. And then like the fucking This Is Sparta meme. Same thing. This is Sparta. Like that. Fucking, what was another one? I forget what other... Oh, the fucking... The over 9,000 thing. If you want to talk about classic internet memes, it's over 9,000! And again, it's over 9... 9,000! Again, just like that. Like, 5 memes layered on top of each other. I know that. Everybody did the fucking over 9,000 thing. Everybody. And at first it was funny, but then after like the 500 millionth time, it was like, okay. Can we come up with other jokes, please? Is it really just gonna be the one thing? Every day, all the time? But hey, when you're like 13 years old on the internet, all of that is a novelty to you, right? All of that is so new. There's a lot of kids now that are like growing up with YouTube and the internet and stuff, and those are not the memes that they're growing up with. They're growing up with like fucking stupid Markiplier memes and me and the boys going out for beans or whatever the fuck. Oh, these kids these days are... memes were not as funny as back in the day. These stupid kids with their memes. When I was growing up, we had Forever Alone. We had Philosopher Raptor. Those were the days. Grandpa, why are you so mad? I'm just angry. Memes is funny. What meme, Grandpa? Back in the old folks' home. Do you want to see the over 9,000 meme? I don't want to see Vegeta. What, Grandpa? Vegeta. Yeah, over 9,000. Yeah, Grandpa, you want that meme? Don't play the video, no. I've seen it over 9,000 times. If you play that video again, I'm going to die. Please don't play that video, no. Okay, I'll play it again. No. Oh. Gets a heart attack. King Dedede remix is so funny. Is Lilith Morrigan's younger sister? No, she's like a part of her. Like a separated part of her. She's like some weird like alter ego of Morrigan or something, or some piece of her that was separated. I don't know. It's some Kingdom Hearts bullshit. I don't know. Velociraptor. Yeah, with that picture. If actions speak louder than words, why is the pen mightier than the sword, huh? They use that theme for almost any and all dance videos you'd come across online, exactly. I'd like to like them. I think socks are so- You're still talking about socks?! I once found a Yagyu Sparta remix, and I was never able to find it again. It was kinda silly. Yagyu Sparta remix. Oh, we're talking Simran Kagura, right? A This Is Sparta Senran Kagura remix. And what is it? Like Yagyu's face photoshopped onto the main guy, and he's like kicking Haruka or something? Stay away from Hibari or whatever. I'm gonna play the B-girl. Golden. Gold-plated QB. The King Dedede song is awesome. Yeah, but even the best song in the world gets really tiring after a million times that you hear it. On everything. Is it just me, or have I been fighting Sasquatch like 5 million times? I've seen them do that to Beyonce's All Single Ladies. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of trends that go in and out all the time. Remember Despacito? Despacito. Gangnam Style. I remember watching that video, Gangnam Style, when it had like 400,000 views. And now it's famous for being like the very first video on YouTube to ever get 1 billion views. Oh, we were so young and stupid back then. Oppan Gangnam Style. Where is that guy now? What is Psy doing now? Because the guy was already a superstar back in South Korea. Like, it's not like he just made Gangnam Style on a whim and he just became famous through sheer luck. No, the guy in Korea, he was already like super duper famous. People already loved him. But when it comes to international appeal, Gangnam Style made it outside of Korea. Why are you so afraid? You can be one of us. Be a bee like you. I've seen them do the... Azekudo, hello. I didn't say hi to you. You said hi, and I didn't say hi. Look at him. He's so mad. Welcome to my meme room. This world is doomed. I done a good job for me, little inside. Oh, time to rest peacefully inside me. Oh, okay. All the old games are better than the newer memes. Well, you say that, but all of the kids of today are going to grow up, and they're gonna see the new memes of the future, and they're gonna be like, oh, remember the fucking Eric Andre show with the let me in, with that one? Oh, that meme was so funny. Let me in was so amazing. Not like this other meme that's just like a picture of Malcolm looking really confused from Malcolm in the Middle. Man, this Markiplier meme was so much funnier back in the day, but now we got stupid memes. Like just a square with the color blue in it. How is that funny? And then there's gonna be YouTube videos of people having to explain it. Yagyu is kind of cool and cute. I just wish you weren't so Hibari dumb. Like one of these days, Hibari is going to go away and Yagyu will become cool. Or maybe Yagyu can just get over herself and not be so attached to Hibari all the time. I don't see why Hibari has to go away. Happy Halloween, everybody. Yeah, thank you. Happy Halloween. I'm playing the only Halloween-related fighting game that I know. Come on, I can beat you. I know I can. I'm just not paying attention. He slammed me into a contract. Have bees! Bees kill everything. How can I not beat you? Bees are my ultimate weapon. In any situation. My smartwatch just went off. What? I'm gonna lose anyway. Oh, 6,000 steps? I guess I'm moving my wrist a lot. It makes it think like... I am making my smartwatch think that I'm like working out. I'm fucked. I got less than half health and this guy's got a full thing of health. I have to like not get hit, not even once, because then he's gonna like... There we go, keep stabbing him. Oh god, I didn't know I could do that. This was my first time ever seeing that move. Don't get hit, please. Oh, we got another dono. Thank you. Thank you for the super chats, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna read it out as soon as I kill this man, you see? Now we eat him. I told you I could do it. Why have you interfered with me? I had almost completed my perfect world. Well, it'll be a B world now. B movie 2. I heard a voice saying, generate and prosper. You're just a insect at heart. You can never understand me. A insect, don't you mean an insect? As their number kept increasing explosively, they built a huge empire at the center of Demon World. Will their invasion of the Demon World ever end? Oh my god, a giant beehive. What will it ultimately lead to? Are they doomed because of overpopulation? Oh god. This is hell. There we go. There we go. We beat Darkstalkers 3, I think. I think it was 3. I don't know if I'm playing Darkstalkers 1. Yeah, the character select screen was from Darkstalkers 3. Although the previous game is also really good. Better yet, Hibari is going to become independent and start rejecting Yagi's pamperings. And then that'll just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Well, Hibari is already kind of doing that. She did that a lot in Burst. She did that in Deep Crimson. She did that in Estival Versus. In Estival Versus, she very blatantly said, stop babying me on my own person. We're still friends, but also fuck off. Damn, that stab animation. Yeah, that was pretty cool, wasn't it? Why doesn't Hibari put Yagyu in her place already? Put her in her place. Send her back to the kitchen where she belongs. No. I mean, she did it kind of already, but like, you know, because it's a bit of a running joke. They're never gonna stop. That's just gonna be a thing. That's gonna happen forever because, you know, what is character progression and character growth good for, right? The fans want to see the same, like, exact running joke over and over and over again. So why change it? It's like Murakuma with her mask. You know, she can learn her lesson, like, many different times about not needing the mask, but she's still gonna wear it anyway, because that's just the charm point, I guess. They don't want Hibari to have other character traits. They don't want her to be a more interesting character. Yeah. Let's play this for a little bit. Yeah, so this is like an older game. Why does this fish guy, Rico, look so handsome? He has like a baby face. Quetzal! I love this guy. Just his design. Just a big fucking guy made of fire. Unless it's New Link. Yeah. But we have trouble reading New Link. We need ourselves a New Link translation. Oh, this guy floats around. It's sad, too, considering how powerful Hibari could actually be among the Hanzo girls. Yeah, chances are all of the cool story stuff is on New Link, and the language barrier won't let us see it. There we go. Come on, I'm literally made of fire. How can you survive? With all that fur of yours. You seem pretty easy to burn. Don't throw me. Oh man, this guy is really short range, eh? Oh, the fire's buff. Fight. Does the fire dude not have a voice? Feels really quiet. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, this game just feels way slower than Darkstalkers 3. Which, you know, doesn't make it a worse game, but I'm just used to the speed of the other one. Oh god, this music. Might be in need of a remaster. Speaking of New Link, I summoned on that crossover banner even though I said I'd skip it, and unfortunately I didn't get either of the two girls. Yeah, I didn't get any either. I was pissed off. If your power were equal to your spirit, you'd be most formidable. Victor. Arrgh, look at how mad he is. Alright, next time I die, I'm gonna stop and play something else. Probably Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Actually, no, I have the PS4. Let's play something. Ooh. You know a game that I haven't played that I really want to play? Fucking Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry 5, I have it on my PS4 ready to go. And I haven't booted it up yet. That'd be a nice Halloween game to play, right? At least like the first hour of it. I also have Dead Rising to be even more blatant with the Halloween thing. You know, with, zombies. I have a bunch of oh, Knights of Azure, if you guys want anime waifus. And a Halloween feeling thing at the same time. We got Blaze Blue with the Rachel Alucard level. We got, Guilty Gear. We can play as Jacko. And do the Jacko challenge and stick our butts out until our spinal cords crack. What the hell? 50 bucks? Super chat? Holy shit. Thank you, man. I wish it would happen forever, or at least for one more mainline game. If that did mean there would be one more mainline game, though it seems our silly tales of repetitive jokes are quickly coming to an end, to my most heartfelt disappointment. Yeah, well, yeah. Sure. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's great. Arigato gozaimasu. Sounds good. Oh shit, I'd be down for that. I'm gonna let you finish, but MVC2 is one of the best fighting games of all time. I agree. I like it a lot too. Knights of Azure for sure. I played the second one and I loved it. I 100% completed the first one, the first Knights of Azure, with like the secret boss and all that stuff, like the third. With like the big ultimate boss and stuff. Knights of Azure 1 is a very good game. I like it a lot. Knights of Azure 2 I have, but I haven't played it because I know it has a lot of really hot anime waifus, and I wanted to stream myself playing it so that we would all be horny together. Ah! Yeah, look at that. He does talk. If your power were equal to your spirit, you'd be most formidable. Sasquatch again, made out of gold. Pea-flavored Sasquatch. Lemonade snow cone. It is honestly... the first one I'd argue is 10 times better. What do you mean the... Knights of Azure? Yeah. Knights of Azure 1 is really great. I hear that Knights of Azure 2 is also good. Not better than the first one, but also good. Bello D is saying, dropping by to say Halloween and alike. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you so much, man. I'm just sad the Samurai Kagura is steadily dying, says a $2 super chat from Zamfo It doesn't have to die. It is us, the fans, that keep it alive. I was playing Samurai Kagura Burst yesterday, and look at how many people showed up. There were like 11 to 12 people that showed up. For me! You wanna know how many people show up to my streams for anything that's not anime fan service? Like 2 people. But I play Samurai Kagura and a lot of people get happy. And they even ask me, are you gonna play the Neptunia crossover, right? Neptunia's still kicking, and it's relatively high in the rankings. Every time I go to DMM Games, it's always like number 5 or number 6 on the top 10 rankings. It's not like number 1 or whatever, but the fact that it's even in the top 10 should already say something. It just got a collab. It keeps getting collabs like non-stop, so like somebody must give a shit, right? To be able to have enough money and budget to do collabs with other anime and stuff. Remember, Samurai Kagura is the Super Smash Brothers of anime fan service. There's a reason for why there's so many crossovers. It's because, you know, there's enough people to care about it. It's not dying, because we're not gonna let it. We're not gonna allow it to die. We're gonna play another game. I got Lollipop Chainsaw as well, which has another hot girl. But no, I think I'm gonna stick with PS4 games right after I finish playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Yeah, I'm gonna load up some MVC2 real quick. Hold on, let's move on to this other bigger camera. I'm gonna chat with you guys for a little bit because it looks like the emulator is not responding. It's a little slow right now. Let's see, what's a Halloween-themed thing? Oh, the emulator crashed. How about Mirai's theme song? Wouldn't that work as a Halloween theme? Da-da-dun-da-dun-da-dun. Da-da-dun-da-dun-da-dun. Right? What other songs do I have in here? Yeah, I have a lot. I guess anything that's like... anything that's, New Heavy Joe related. Come on, quit out of the emulator. You already told me it wasn't working, so just quit out of it already. Just quit it already. Da-dun-dun-da-dun-da-dun. Alright, boot up our PCS3 again. A new version, really? A new update, I just updated it. New Link is keeping SK on its feet, my guy. Exactly. If all they care is that the Japanese audience cares, then they're already doing a pretty good job at it. To Love Ru ended in the manga, SK New Link revived it. Alright. Here we go. Breakdown! Ready? Ah, baby. I am never gonna say no to MVC2, man. Game's too good. It's Halloween, but who cares? There's spooky, scary characters in MVC2, right? Marvel versus Capcom 2. Yeah, baby. Final down, down. If you want to talk about dead or dying, allow me to introduce you to a series named Valkyrie Drive. One that I had high hopes for. Yeah, that only had like one game, one crappy mobile game, and an even crappier anime. Momo and Yui are coming. Don't you mean Lala? Hibari, she's a B tier shinobi, but she has the potential to be an S tier. Yeah, but she doesn't believe in herself. As Max would say, free MBC2. Exactly. I'm playing easy because I'm terrible at this game. Alright, what is the most, like, Halloween, themed thing that we can do right now with MVC2? I guess Morrigan. Yeah, all of the Darkstalkers characters, basically. Is there anything on the Marvel side? This guy looks pretty spooky. Now, let's do a Darkstalkers team for now. We're gonna do Dan. Felicia. You love Ruby Heart's design. Ruby Heart is cool. She's epic. Jill Valentine. Yeah, I'm a moron. We'll do a round with Jill. This is the PS3 version of MVC2 emulated. Oh, you can see her fusing with Lilith. Alright, cool. Of course, we gotta be in the clown themed stage. Big laser. Jill for sure. Pirates are cool. And that's a costume that people wear for Halloween, so that can be good. The music is the best. Yeah. Spider-Man. Yeah, there are a lot of people that dress up as Spider-Man. Is there a Squid Game character in Marvel vs. Capcom 2? Because there's like 20 people that I saw dressed up as Squid Game characters outside of my neighborhood for Halloween. It was those dudes that have like the face, the mask that looks like the PlayStation buttons. With the circle and the square and the triangle and the X. Literally just the PlayStation buttons. Alright, switch over. Felicia. Oh god, I don't know how to use Felicia. Oh god, she got the Sonic moves. There we go. Nickel Punch. Yeah, I took a walk today. Because I wanted to go see the people in Halloween costumes. And there were a lot of people dressed up as Squid Game. I saw a guy that was dressed up as Sans from Undertale. Like, literally, like, a guy with, like, a blue jacket. Blue jacket, it had the mask and everything, the blue slippers. Like, he looked exactly like Sans if Sans was real. Sadly, he is not. You cannot date Sans in real life. There's another super chat from Zamfofuck saying, is SK your favorite series? If not, which is? I mean, I like Summer and Kagura a lot. I don't know if I'd say that is my absolute favorite series ever. And in terms of a favorite, like, what do you mean? In terms of video games? In terms of movies? In terms of anime? I mean, because of Summer and Kagura, I'll assume video games. That's a good question. I don't know. I really don't know what I would choose as my favorite. I don't think I have a favorite. There's too many things that I like to be able to determine a favorite. Right off the top of my head, I can probably say... I'd probably say Blaze Blue. Shin Megami Tensei, I like a lot. Pokemon has always been consistently great. Even for all... Despite all of the hate that Pokemon is getting nowadays... I still like it a lot. I've never had a bad time with a Pokemon game. I like, all of these, like, crossover games. So Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Capcom vs. SNK, The King of Fighters, Metal Slug. I love Metal Slug. Every single Metal Slug game has been great. Okay, maybe not, like, Metal Slug Advance. That one is a little rough. But, like, even the one on the Neo Geo Pocket Color was pretty good. You know that, like, Nintendo Switch collection of, like, old Neo Geo Pocket Color games? Those are pretty good. There's a Capcom versus SNK, version on Neo Geo Pocket Color that's pretty good. I actually had a lot of fun playing that. Power Stone 2 needs to come back as well. Well, I would go for a Power Stone 3, because there's already been re-releases. If you go on PSP, you can play the Power Stone collection, and that's Power Stone 1 and Power Stone 2. And both of them are still great. But I would go for a Power Stone 3 with new graphics and expanded game modes and online play and stuff like that, because it is mostly like an arcadey multiplayer game, right? I played a lot of Power Stone in my day. Dreamcast needs to come back. Yeah, somebody make a Dreamcast Mini. You got the NES Mini, the Super Nintendo Mini, the Genesis Mini, and all those things. There's an SNK, like, little mini arcade machine. Make a Dreamcast Mini. And put the following games. Dead or Alive 1. Shenmue. Shenmue 2. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Sonic Adventure 1. Sonic Adventure 2. Power Stone. Choo Choo Rocket. Put, Rez. The Dreamcast version of Rez. Put Capcom vs. SNK. Put, the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fighting game. There we go. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. What other games? Fucking, did Virtua Fighter ever come out on Dreamcast? I forget. I forget what other cool Dreamcast games are there. There are a lot. Seaman! Oh my god, just for the joke, put Seaman on the Dreamcast Mini. Summer and Kagra, people still say there's no real story, just fan service. Quite the opposite. There's a lot of story and not as much fan service as people think. A lot of the fan service is mostly just on the battles with the clothes ripping and stuff, and then when you transform and you see them in their underwear or naked. But, like, that's just, like, seconds in comparison to the rest of the game. That's, like, hours and hours of story and dialogue and jokes and stuff. So, yeah, whoever knows, knows. Whoever decides to give the games a chance, they'll know. Virtua Fighter 3, yes! Then put Virtua Fighter 3 in there. Yeah, we gotta have, like, 30 games. What are, like, the top 30 best Dreamcast games? All of those, right? Like Sonic and... yeah, Sonic and fighting games and Shenmue and... Seaman. The most iconic stuff, you know? And, Marvel vs. Capcom is definitely one of them. Bo. They definitely should make a Dreamcast Mini, because that was one of those, like, really good consoles that had great games in it that was never given a proper chance because of how it was launched and how everybody at the time was getting so freaking tired of Sega just farting out consoles all the time. And when they finally made the good one, nobody cared. Boy who cried wolf. Boy who cried Sega. There we go. Turns out I'm not that bad with BB Hood. I never played as this character because I always thought that I'd be terrible at it. But if I can avoid this man's Optic Blast, Optic Blast, Optic Blast, then I guess I'm alright. There was an amazing game for Dreamcast called Bangai-O. Don't know if any of y'all heard of it. No, I've never heard of Bangai-O. What's Bangai-O? Yeah, there's a lot of games that people missed out on. And like, even the games that I do know about, I never actually played them myself. A lot of it is like video reviewers on the internet talking about, oh man, this game was so good and no one gave a shit, you know? That kind of stuff. Okay, are you done with your Optic Blast? There we go. Panzer Dragoon! Oh my god, the Dreamcast version of Panzer Dragoon? The original one? Absolutely. That should be in there. There we go, die Cyclops. Yeah, we gotta look into what the best Dreamcast games are. And then demand at gunpoint for it to be given to us. On a tiny little plastic. Take a Raspberry Pi, put all the Dreamcast games in there, like 30 of them, 30 of the best ones. And then resell it to me for like $120 on a tiny little plastic Dreamcast. And then let me, give me Bluetooth support so that I can plug in whatever fucking controller I want, because I refuse to play that Dreamcast controller. If there is one thing that was kind of bad about the Dreamcast, was probably the controller. Really wasn't that good. But for nostalgia's sake, they should definitely make a Dreamcast controller. Oh, they should put Sonic Gem! Sonic Gem! Which is just a compilation of old Sonic games, but I really love that main hub with the 3D polygonal Sonic. Jet Set Radio! Oh my god! How can I call myself a Dreamcast fan and not mention Jet Set Radio? Crazy Taxi? Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi, man, for sure. We got ourselves another super chat. $10 from Zamfofek saying, I really hope y'all are right. And that Simran Kagura will prosper for a while more. They still got more games under their sleeve. I know it to be true. That's the foundational goal of that Mirai fan game I've been working on. I have shared about it in your server. Yeah, I saw you've been busy making games. Yeah, Jet Set Radio. I have Jet Set Radio. It's a great game. I remember beating that whole game on my iPhone. It doesn't exist, that version of the game on iPhone anymore. And I almost wanted to record a Let's Play of it for like the iPhone version because it was really, really funny having to like struggle with the touch controls and stuff, but I beat it. I beat it on iPhone. Makes me sad that that game doesn't exist anymore, that you can't download it anymore. First place, baby. Who said I sucked at MVC2? Me, I said it, but turns out I might be a little bit better than I thought. Says the guy that's playing on easy. Are there any like cool RPGs that are on Dreamcast? Oh, Phantasy Star? Phantasy Star Online? Oh god. Some like single player version of Phantasy Star Online? Mr. Driller? Have Mr. Driller be in the Dreamcast thing? Definitely the JoJo fighting game. You see, the problem is that a lot of the cool stuff is licensed stuff, right? Because MVC2 is Marvel and Capcom. And then JoJo is like... JoJo is some other thing. Street Fighter 3, Third Strike. They should absolutely have Third Strike in there. Oh god. Soul Calibur! Yeah, Soul Calibur 1? Soul Edge or whatever? Yeah, absolutely. Soul Calibur should totally be in it. No, not gonna let the big Goku monkey kill me. Come on, die already! You stupid monk. I'm gonna die with chip damage. She had the best ultimate attack, too. But yeah. There we go. I killed one character. And everyone else is at a full health, so I am definitely screwed. And then I'm gonna have to fight against my worst enemy. Myself. Very deep. Very meaningful. Very epic. That's definitely a Sonic reference, that spinny attack move. Oh no! It's me, but stronger. What are you doing defending yourself against my attacks? What are you trying to do, survive? Yeah, right. Tell that to my imaginary Dreamcast Mini. Captain America wondering why he's fighting a cat girl. He was told that the cat girl was a communist. And he said, well, for love and justice in the American way, I must eliminate you. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bow. You lose. You're not as epic as I thought you were. Alright, I'm done. I had my little MBC2 session. But I gotta put my initials because I got first place. T. H. P. There we go. Soul Calibur 2 with Link in the game. Oh, that'd be for a GameCube. That would be the GameCube mini. Alright. That's enough of the emulator. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off RPCS3 and actually turn on the Elgato. Well, the Elgato's already on, but I gotta make the window visible. There we go. And turn up the volume for this as well, because I have it practically muted. Alright, volume at 51. Nope. I slammed the microphone, sorry. And now we're switching over to the PS4 controller. And we got Shiki! You thought I was going to do this without any Summer and Kagura love? Well, here it is, the perfect person to represent Halloween. Alright, we still got like 40 minutes. Okay, what's Halloween themed that we can play? We already came up with a bunch of ideas. Man, I wish I still had BlazBlue here. I have it on PC. Dissidia, Skullgirls. Injustice. Okay, let's play... Let's go back to Knights of Azure, because I beat the first game. But damn, dude. The last time I played it was when I made my review for it. When I got the review code from Koei Tecmo. And I played it early, like a month early. Look at that, 2016, do you see that? April something 2016 is when I played it and beat the whole thing. And it was a great game. With Arnis. Arnis. And Yirisu. And their beautiful little love story. Alright, I'm pressing option. THP, are we gonna do Resident Evil 4? No. No, because it takes a lot of setup for the VR thing and stuff. It's just annoying. I have been playing it though. There we go, you see? Oh, is this my New Game Plus thing? The final battle, epilogue. Oh my god. Memories. 30 minutes, chapter 1, game data 2. Yeah, is this New Game Plus or is it... There we go. I'm still wishful for 7. Or something akin to it. I'm just really passionate about SK. Booty! And I hope it could keep going well. Also, I can't continue super chatting for much longer. Thank y'all, though. No, man, thank you. Thank you, it's been a pleasure. Yeah, so it doesn't feel very Halloween focused right now, but as soon as we start getting into fights, you'll know. Yeah, so these are like little Pokemon that you can train up and stuff. What a big house. I could play house, tag, even hide and seek if possible. Master, let's play. Yeah, so the monsters that you capture, I guess have dialogue and stuff. I apologize, but I have completely forgotten most of this game. Oh, Rowan, Master, this hotel is so big. The beds are big, too. Let's take a nap sometime. Yeah, so I think this is just for saving. That's why it shines so much. The stream is acting up. Why is it acting up? The bit rate is looking pretty good. Ah, man. This is exactly like yesterday. An hour passed and then the internet started crapping out. Why? Hold on, let me go check. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Viewers will receive buffering. Okay, so the way that I'm seeing it is looking, though the quality went down, but it's not really, it keeps buffering. I'm not seeing any buffering on my end, but that is definitely annoying. Oh yeah. No, wait, I see it. I saw a little bit of it. Well, I don't know what to do. The bit rate is showing me like it's sending out like, you know, good signal. It's like at like 4,000 kilobytes per second, like 4 megabytes, which is pretty good. That's about the normal capacity, but like the little color on my connection thing is red. Like, it's showing me good signal, but it's red. So, like, I don't know what to do. Backup server URL. YouTube also supports RTMPS for secure connections. Wait, so you're saying that I gotta... Backup server URL. Oh no, that's not the same as like the stream key and stuff. What's the name of this game again, THP? It's called Knights of Azure. Stream health. Let me take a look. Stream is healthy. Not receiving enough video. Okay, but how do I fix it? I don't know how. Unless I like turn the video, I turn the stream off and I like turn it back on again, but... That was not a fix before. You know what happened before? When I did the Senran Kagura thing the other day? I literally just waited. I waited and it eventually fixed itself. But I don't know if that's gonna happen now, because at least before it would show me that, that the internet output would be at 0. Which doesn't make sense, because... I can load up YouTube and everything in like a second, super duper fast. It's just OBS specifically that won't work with me. So I connected to Restream the other day. And maybe there was bad connection with the server or something. Because, you know, that was like at 0 and I had to like turn the stream off and on again like multiple times. But then I went to YouTube and it was also kind of giving me similar issues. But it eventually fixed itself, and now here, what? It's showing me good connection, but I guess it just... OBS just doesn't feel like sending me video right now. Sending out video. Are you in need of something? No, this is just the shop. Oh yeah, this is like armor that you give to your little Pokemon. And I think, well, you go out to the elevator, to the suite. Yeah, I might as well have not played this game at all. With how, like, how little memory I have of this game. Do all agents turn fiends into servants, or are they ones who simply defeat them? Truly asking the philosophical questions here. I don't know what to do. Let's see. I mean, maybe if I just Google it, you know? Why is it? Why does this always happen? Why does this always happen where there's always something? There's always some technical issue happening. Whenever the stream goes well, that's exactly when it breaks. OBS not sending out video despite internet being great. I already know. Why does OBS drop frames with good internet? Your connection to the server is not stable, or you can't keep up with your set bitrate. Because of this, the program was forced to drop some of the video frames in order to compensate. If you drop too many frames, you may be disconnected from the streaming server. Okay, so maybe it's the bitrate? Try enabling dynamic bitrate. OBS Studio 24 introduces a new feature called dynamic bitrate. This feature detects when your internet connection is limited and will automatically reduce your bitrate to compensate rather than dropping frames. Once any congestion disappears, it'll automatically raise your bitrate back to its original value. Okay. I'll try that. Grim, hello. Go to settings, go to advanced, and go to network. Dynamically change bitrate to manage congestion. Beta. Well, I'm not able to change any of this because I'm streaming. The only way to change it is if I, like, end the stream. Is if I end the stream and then come back. But I don't want to do that. Yeah, like, the bitrate or, like, you know, kilobytes per second is, like, what, like 10,000? That might be too much. That might be too much. Why is it so high? Alright. I left the stream and came back and they no longer see any buffering. Seems to be better now? Is it really better? I doubt it. Is it better? Let me know if it's still buffering and looking all weird and stuff. Yeah, you can try refreshing the page or something. I do have DVR features on the stream and stuff, so, like, maybe if you rewind a couple of seconds back. Look at this. Can't get any more Halloweeny than this. A square that faces the End Hotel. It's marked by a large fountain built by a past mayor. Central Square. Alright, begin the purification. Oh, there we go. There's my little dude. Ace. I have 15 minutes left. Oh, there we go. I know there's gonna be enemies that are gonna pop up. They're level 1, though. What level am I? I am level 1, too, so... Oh... I have completely forgotten how to play this game. So I'm gonna be like... There we go. I am gonna be screwing up. Oh, there we go. Okay, so circle. Oh, okay, R1. R1 square, R1 triangle, X. Oh, okay. So that's how you make your little Pokemon do stuff. Does the D-pad do anything? Can I lock on? Yes, I can lock onto enemies. This is kind of bringing back memories from 4 years ago. Yes, all right, it's green now. It's green now. Yeah, okay, I was worried. Yeah, because it was showing me the high bitrate, but it was red. And now it's green. All right, we should be okay now. It seemed like we got ourselves like a brief outage. The good thing is that the stream did not, like, disconnect completely, because if it had, that would have been really annoying. Alright, SP slowly regenerating. Does it increase as I attack? A little bit from the looks of it. Oh, I can summon him. And then I can do this thing. Alvaro. Buffering has stopped. Cool. Just to make sure, be sure to refresh the stream. And then come back. Because then maybe that'll make it feel a little better. So before I begin the next stream, I'll be sure to, add in the dynamic bitrate stuff, because it seems like that might be the thing that's causing all of the pausing and stuff. I might end up doing that and see how that works. Because, you know, that could be a thing. I always complain about OBS breaking and you know, stuttering and freezing and stuff, but maybe I just don't have the right settings. Maybe if I just fool around with all of those things, maybe it'll actually function in the way that I needed. Alright, blood up. Yeah, leave it to Gust and Omega Force and anything that's Koei Tecmo published to, like, be different from everything else. I keep pressing X as if this is a Muso game. Because with Muso games, you, like, dash and stuff and dodge with X. And it's not X, it's circle. Yeah, even the music is very, like, gothic style. Is there any way to, like, dash fast, or just gotta wait for the game to naturally do it? Yeah, the game naturally does it. Dun, 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 dun. I guess I'm losing all my SP doing that special move that I don't intend to use. The one that I keep accidentally using. Hut, they, thop, hip, hop. Take this and this and that. I wonder where the end of the level is gonna be. Hopefully I can get this level done in less than 11 minutes. Treasure. There we go. Lots of money for us to buy, clothing and accessories for our little guys. I was about to press X again. I was about to press the X button again. And the music ain't bad from what I'm hearing. Does kind of sound, you know, sounds Senran Kagura-ish. Reminds me a lot of Estival versus... Reminds me of, like, Mirai's theme songs and stuff. Alright, let's move forward to wherever the hell we're supposed to go. Scenario. Journey to the beginning. Save the priest. The Curious orders her to save Lilise from her kidnapper. The dragon who captured her resides in the Count's Rose Garden. Okay. I'm assuming I'm going the right way. They bleed blue? Ew. There we go. There's a thing over there. A shield. Yeah, this game really takes me back. There we go, and then you do that thing. The game does get a little harder, though. There's, like, bigger bosses and enemies. And you are able to move fast from, like, one place to the other eventually. Because you become really powerful, and so these guys are nothing. You just, like, run past them and you go to another location. A lot of these places are connected. But again, like, you know, the more you play the game, the more you start to get a better feel of the story. It's mostly just the love story between Lilise and Arnis. It's cool seeing the story develop between the two of them and everything. The End Hotel, did I just go back? Activity report night. I didn't mean to come back. Did I just, like, walk in circles accidentally? Yeah, no, I think the only way to, like, truly be able to play this game right is to just start up a brand new file and start from scratch. Although there has to be a reason for why I made a new file starting everything up from the start. I was gonna say that maybe I did New Game Plus or something, but no, all of this is still like hidden. Because usually New Game Plus would be something like, oh, you know, all of the stuff that I had before, it all carries over, right? But it doesn't. So I might have deadass just started a brand new file from the very beginning. Yeah, because all of this, like the glossary and everything, all of this would have been like... all of this would have been like already recorded and not new. Control type, confirm settings. Alright. It's a fun game. And you guys can see from my save file back from 2016. 2016! You guys can tell that I played it all the way to the end, and I enjoyed it a lot. And I wrote a review for it a long time ago. 4 years ago. No, 5 years ago. And it's still up, I think, somewhere out there. And, it's good. New save data for Knights of Azure 2. Wow. Yeah. As I said, I always had the intentions of playing this game, like, literally the moment that it came out, but I was always like, nah, I want to save it for the stream because, you know, people are gonna like it, and I want to review it and all that stuff, and I ended up never doing that. It's one of those games where, like, I wanted to play it, but then other stuff came up, and I forgot, and, you know, life happens, and then this game just never became a thing that I, like, ever played. And I did see reviews and stuff, and people said that the game was alright. Easy mode is recommended for players unfamiliar with action games. Enemies deal less damage in this mode. Selected the easy. No, I am familiar with action games, and I am familiar with Knights of Azure specifically. Knights of Azure 2, Bright of the New Moon. So it's a new cast with different characters and stuff, but I know that Arnis is in this. Guard, okay. Well, let's play the opening at least. We got about 30 minutes left. If there's any other game that we play outside of this, it'll probably be like, again, like the opening to Dead Rising. Dead Rising is a game that I know a lot about, that I've seen a lot of people play. But, like, I've never actually played it myself. Oh, I'm remembering now. The Night Lord. The Curie sent their agents all around the world in the hopes of protecting the people from the fiends. Yeah, that come from the blood of this Night Lord. Same for me and my brother on Monster Hunter Stories 2. Yeah, Monster Hunter. I played the demo for that and I liked it a lot, but I never went back. Yeah, Alush. Another hot, sexy agent. Oh, the thighs. Liliana of the Curia. No harm comes to her. Yep. Irunhaido. Yep. But now you'll see each other again. A lot of Yuri baiting in this. You finally get to see her again, yep. Hopefully this character ends up being different from Arnis, because, you know, when you make a sequel, it's really easy to just kind of make the same character again, but just have him look different. Oh, there we go! That's one of the girls right there. Is that Liliana? And there we go, we're very quickly starting up the game. Oh, okay. You had the cool music and then you stopped it. And you started a totally different track. Time to explain attack. Square and triangle. By combining square and triangle, you can make, yeah, combos, yep. I saw the story of Dead Rising. Whole thing, made a video of it, and creepy bad endings. Try combining attacks to defeat the enemies. Alright, we're not that stupid, come on. 30 FPS? Going outside during the day like this? Isn't this being a little too greedy? Stay back, young lady. Please, leave this to the Knights of the Curia. Ah, they're as stubborn as always. Alright, I was not expecting the game to run like this, but this is fine. There we go, lock on. Alright, defense. You can block. L1 to guard, R1 to dodge. Alright. Alright. Oh, sweet. Alright. There we go. So if you tap the guard button, it does like this, like this tackle attack. The trees are kind of getting in the way. The camera's a little wonky, but we can get over it. Oh yeah, they got the blue Night Lord blood. Ojo-san, it's your friend, you dummy. Sexy anime girl number 2. Mm-hmm. Silly. Now you have changed. Yep. Alush. Alright, really awkward meeting. You're still holding your sword, swinging it around. Be careful not to hurt anybody with that. There we go. Weren't you driving the carriage? Now she's nervous. Immediately sexual tension the moment they see each other. Look at this. Look at how awkward it is right now. So uncomfortably silent. Wow. These girls are horny on main immediately. Not just a fiend, I fought like 10 of them. Exactly. I'm part of the big badass organization. Didn't the Curious said, oh, make sure no harm comes to Liliana, you're to escort her or whatever, but like, how did Liliana get into that position where she was getting chased around by monsters in the middle of the woods? Hmm? Okay, they certainly didn't bother to translate that. Alush right now is like imitating the voice of the girl of the ladies that assigned her the assignment. And here she's just saying, "I couldn't believe my ears." It's like not even close to what she said. Oh, they flipped it. Okay, that's weird. They flipped the order of where those lines come in. The Pope knows you by name. Haha? Where's the haha? I didn't hear any laughter. Yeah, the priestess, kind of like in the previous game, right? With Lilise. But doesn't like the priestess doesn't she have to get like sacrificed or something? I forget how the story of the previous game goes. I think there's a weird bear on the roof. No, that's not a bear. Okay. Suddenly it's like 6 of them. Yeah, it's weird. Usually these monsters are like at night. I'm going to fight with you. Her going, means absolutely not, specifically in English. It means those exact words. Yeah? Yeah, let me your strength. Yeah, so this is a new thing. In the sequel, is that you have like multiple characters to play with as opposed to your little Pokemon dudes. than fighting on your own. Lily. By working together, your bond will grow stronger. Partners fight alongside Alush. Now working together deepens bonds, increasing the tension gauge. Double attack. Attack the same enemy as your partner. Revenge attack. Counterattack the enemy who attacked your partner. Alright, Liliana 1. Liliana chapter 1. Her attack power is low, but she'll protect Alush no matter what. She isn't very skilled at fighting with weapons, so she keeps her distance from the enemy while attacking with holy powers. Yeah, I figure she'd be... If this was an RPG, she'd be a magic user. She focuses on supporting Alush and will prioritize attacking the closest enemy. Work together with your Lily to defeat this fiend. My Lily. What do you mean? Is she some sort of object? No. Okay, but I also want to keep the enemies away from Lily as well. I don't want like one of them to slip me by. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I didn't want. Just some stray enemy to like wander around and attack the other girl. There we go. We literally just fought a few of them. Drove for a little bit more of them. Of course there's gonna be more. What do you think? We're still not done with the tutorial. Oh! Zawardo, what? Alright, take that! But no, she actually went like, yes. Like, okay. What's up with this crappy translation where, like, they're just writing whatever the fuck they want is, like, not even close to what they actually, like, say. Yeah, she has the power of Zawardo, which is tiring her out. Slow down? She full on like froze time. Nice. She kind of looks like Noelle from Hololive. Yep. My job is just to escort you. Ah, crud. Gosh, I can't remember what year this game came out in, but even then, saying the word crud feels really outdated. Who says crud anymore? That was like a 90s thing. The carriage's wheels got trashed when we got attacked. How? Yeah, make it even more romantic. But what happened to the driver? Was there a driver? We were driving the carriage before, and then we were like sitting in the... We were sitting inside the carriage before, and it was moving on its own. And now, like, the tires are... The wheels are shot, so like... Try checking main quest. New info has been added to the collection. Take a look if you're interested. Try checking the defeated fiends feature. Move. What do you mean move? Come on. We were already moving the... Why would you explain it now after 2 fights? Alush, Lily, Servan, boss enemy. Main quest, map change, action point. Select, check your destination on the map, make way to the courier. Gosh. A lot of unnecessary tutorializing here. What are you doing over there? Should have been at the rendezvous point. Yeah. I saw a strange dream and ended up oversleeping. I was actually headed to your meeting spot just now. Sounded like we were both running away. Time to explain camera and lock on. Dude, how the hell do you think I was fighting these guys? You think I was just like pressing square and triangle without moving at all? Just too afraid to like, you know, move anything else? You can issue commands to dictate the fighting style of your allies. Focus, disperse, guard, and free. Yep. If you want to control your allies, try issuing commands. We were both running late. They're here too. Okay, the frame rate is getting a little worse now. It's really, really slow now. For a sequel, I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't be like this. It's not horrible, but, you know. Mountain Village. Alright. No, there's no alternative path from the looks of it. There we go. Circle. Mountain Village. Ooh, okay. Civilization. There's houses and stuff. Yeah, the frame rate kind of tanks when there's enemies that show up that you have to fight. Oh, this looks like Resident Evil 4. I got in low. All of a sudden, yeah, it's called time passing. It's called nighttime. A firefly? More like fucking a billion of them. What do you mean just one? The fiends rule the night. Yeah, see romantic Yuri baiting. Mm-hmm. Well, it looks like it's pretty dangerous to go out in the day as well. What we just said that it's dangerous to come out at night. Oh, cutscene. Don't get in trouble or get kidnapped. Yeah, what are you doing suddenly just wandering around carelessly? And where did she go? She disappeared all of a sudden. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. The cutscenes are good. Nicely shot. Models are well animated. Oh my god. How stereotypical. Love and warmth. Love and peace. Yeah, that typical longing for high school days. You can see the motion capture from here. Is this going to be interrupted by more monsters? Oh, there we go. And then go back to these cutscenes that don't look as good. You're gonna beat me up? Yeah, they're ramping up the action music again, so more fighting. Someone smells good. It's dinner time? Oh, okay. Double chase. Chase gauge. Circle to activate. Hit it repeatedly to enhance its power. To wipe out your enemies in one go. Liliana too. Use the power of prayer. Drive away evil. Activates up to 4 double attacks. The 2 hold hands. Oh, how disgusting. And offer a prayer. Raining sunlight down to attack enemies in an area. As your prayer deepens, more rays of sunlight fall. Alright. Alright, great. So I guess circle. Circle? I'm pressing circle. Oh, I guess I gotta wait for that, for the meter to fill up, huh? They taught me how to do it, but I can't even do it yet. There we go. Push! Booze! Like Bayonetta. You're amazing, Al. Oh god, the nickname is Al. Like shortening it. Friends, be careful. Well, only one friend, I guess. Double chase. Yo, 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 yo. Ooh, there we go. So I guess it's just this area of effect field that that attacks the enemies and stuff. I do like the nice little animation of her falling over and Alush catching her. So when is the third girl gonna come? Oh, I think that's her, right? There we go, and then we have this like Yuri threesome going on over here for the whole game. Is it true that Rue left the Curia? I heard rumors that she joined the Lourdes Order. Aren't they the enemies of the Curia? Rue, what happened to you? Rue? How convenient that they just brought her up. Right now that there's a mysterious person trailing them. I'm assuming she's about to pop up right here. The bridge has collapsed. The work of fiends, no doubt. We have to find another way across. Ah! What is it? Hee hee hee, I have an idea. Hee hee hoo hoo. Alright, use the... Oh, there we go. Man, Alusha's being like the manly man of the relationship here. That's so awkward looking. Man. Al, you've got more muscles than before. Was I always rugged? Hee hee, yeah, and warm too. Gosh. She's thirsty. She is thirsty for that Alush muscle. Yeah, Alush is definitely the guy in the relationship there. Lily burst. Oh, she sounds like she's gonna burst. Ultimate attacks with your Lily. Activated by filling the tension gauge. When activated, a circle indicating the effect area will appear, and enemies within it will automatically be targeted. Depending on the Lily. Oh, the Lily is the name of just like the partner. Even though her name is also Liliana. Depending on the Lily, the area of effect number of enemies will differ. Alright. But I don't have any meter for that, or can I just do it? Oh, there we go. Oh. God, the frame rate is atrocious for a PS4 game. Man, you just keep grabbing her. You just keep holding onto her waist at every single opportunity you get. There's like a guy taking a picture with another girl and he grabs on in that creepy way. That girl's just kind of accepted now. It's something the girls are just kind of okay with now in real life. They're used to it. Or like dudes just like grab them from there. I always thought that was like intruding into their space, so I just don't necessarily, you know, I don't necessarily do that. Double chase. Oh, yo, 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 yo. There we go. Did that actually kill any enemies? Yeah, it did. Killed everybody pretty much. You're amazing, Al. Alright. There we go, Curia. Oh, but the other girl is gonna show up in a bit, I'm sure. What? She senses somebody. She feels like somebody's following her. The Pope? In that building over there? Or, oh no, it's not a building, it's like a bunch of buildings. It's a town. A whole ass town. We've been fighting so many people. Are we gonna get like a boss battle at some point? I feel like right before we get there, we're gonna fight a boss. Or maybe not. And for some reason, the volume in this cutscene is really low. Holy Night, yay! The Moon Queen. Can I do it? No! You're only level 1. Sacrificing the Bride of Time. Oh, and like, isn't like Lily gonna be that sacrifice? Like in the previous game where Lilith was also the sacrifice? And have her die. Well, what a shock. Yeah, it's pretty much the same as the other game. Pretty much the same thing. And they're obviously gonna fight against it, and they're not gonna want to do it. They're gonna find some other way to defeat the Moon Queen without having to sacrifice her. Lelouch doesn't seem particularly bothered by it. She was surprised, but still. And obviously she doesn't want her girlfriend to die. Now there's a driver. Some I Am Setsuna vibes over here. Her destiny is to die. Protect you so you can die. Oh! Oh, that was fast. No transition. Alright, immediately getting to that. Oh, here we go. The Warrior of Light. Oh, like Final Fantasy? Oh, okay, she's about to go Excalibur on her ass. Oh, with that dingy little sword of ours, you think we're gonna win? They're gonna have to... Oh my god, the boob jiggle on her is crazy. Oh my god. It bounces so much more than any other girl. Out of all the three, she like blinks and it bounces all over. It's funny. Alright, active skills. Turn the tide of battle with active skills. There's a lot of buttons to press. Lily's skills can only be used once, but will become reusable after set time passes. So you can use them more than once. Depending on the Lily, the area of effect and targets will differ. Who's this Logorel Wealth you mentioned? Shield of the Guardian. Wait, I was kind of interested in that dialogue. Because I did that special thing, it just skipped over it? That sucks. I wanted to know about that. But the game told me to do the thing, and now I can't read it anymore. Alright, those things sing you to death. I guess so, yeah. My lovely bride. Oh, is that her? No, she's pretty. She's hot. What? I feel like all of this is happening really fast. Already the final boss is here. Oh god, she has Final Fantasy 15 powers. Oh, they're already getting it on. Okay. Why do we have all of these cool cutscenes and then they revert to like, you know, this stuff is not as good. Time to explain special skills. When the right requirements are met, it's time for her Lily to help. These skills activate automatically. Now Lucia's in big trouble. Ruined Hide 3. She'll protect Lucia no matter what. Which is kind of the same as the other one. Shield of the Guardian. Circle and triangle. Increase defense and make her unflinchable. Sword of the Guardian activates when illusion on the verge of death. Is that the Moon Queen? Can we really defeat her? Is do or die. More doing, less dying. Oh my god. I get the feeling that we're supposed to die here. I think it might be part of the story for us to lose. Baka, dummy. Don't just blurt out things like that. Oh, there we go, and she does that thing. Al, be careful. Malvasia is her name. Yeah, we're not even doing a dent. We're not doing even a little bit of damage. Yeah, she's super tanky. We're not supposed to beat her now. That is the most anime character design I've seen in a while. The weapons floating around her. The wings, the halo. That looks all weird. Why is Liliana just like... Why is she just like standing there? No, okay. Well, you're fucked. No, okay. No. Oh, come on. She's the protagonist. There's gonna be something. Something will bring her back. No, okay. She became a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 character, like Pyra. She got put in the coffin. Why? Why does the suit look like that? Yeah. This foul lessens the blue blood. Turn everyone who touched it into fiends. Saying the same thing as in the first game. The land without night. But is this really how you want to live your life? Just sacrificing sexy anime girls forever? Is that Yumi? Yumihara? Yeah, this is Yumi. Never-ending night. Oh boy. What a weird anime opening. You got the curse of purple. Another hot anime girl, holy shit. Vampiric urges of yours. Oh god. Vampire? Your heart's beating with the loudest echo in the world. Alright, everything went by really fucking fast. Already we have the 3 characters meeting. And then we also got the final boss, and then we died and then got brought back, and then we got like a summary of why this world exists the way that it does. Ruined City and the Eternal Night. Alright. Feel like sucking blood. Just the everybody has different boob physics. Every character has different ones. For some of them don't. Like Illusion's boobs don't move at all. And Lily's ones don't move at all either. But the other ones is like some of them move slow, some of them bounce around. It's weird. Camilla. Ooh. Your research on demons and fiends here at the Curia. You have the most edgelord design. Again, like super like stereotypical anime, right? Like nothing is even, you know, like one shoulder pad, and then like the monocle is like half a monocle and only one side. Like Yeah, it's just like the stupidest looking shit. But you know, that's just the aesthetic. That shit doesn't do anything. That does nothing. You're better off having a monocle. Is there even a glass there? That just looks like a decoration. I'd rather just have you wear normal glasses like a normal person. As for your question, the priestess destined to become the bride of time has vanished. Her name was Liliana. Ruined Hide is gone as well. Yeah, well, she wouldn't be at the Curia. This transpired through unfortunate device. Oh, she has 2 different eye colors. Oh, again, very typical edgelordy, gothic anime kind of stuff. Different colored eyes. The fucking stupid looking monocle. The Moon Queen pierced your heart. Yeah, and like you're literally laying on a fucking corpse on a coffin shaped thing. There's a knight foolish enough? There were 2 of us fighting, you know. No, you're in hell. Half demon. Mixing the blue blood into your system. So she has the blue blood. But I'm sure that's gonna give us cool powers too. Great, keep patting yourself on the back. I did very well. I mean, you're not dead, so yeah. Oh, her hair is like there's a little strand of hair that's a little bit purple. Maybe it'll keep changing over time. Yeah, like your 2 girlfriends. They brought you back to life just to keep you working, right? The monocle does have a glass. You can see it. It's very, very faint. It's almost transparent, but it's there. Still, it just looks weird. Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna be a recurring character. How convenient that that's where we're going next. Yeah, she got like purple bits around her hair. Maybe she'll have a special transformation where her hair is totally blue or purple or whatever. I can see that happening. Well, the setup for the game was very quickly established. A lot of nice cutscenes here. But they shift around between all of the cool cutscenes and the kind of not so good cutscenes. I mean, the game already like looks way prettier than the first game, but you know, because of the graphical upgrade, maybe the game just doesn't run very well. Miss Camilla, where in Erulm was she seen exactly? First, we need to go to the hospital. The hotel. God, what's wrong with me right now? That'll be a base of operations from here on out. Okay. It's located to the west of the main street. Let's be on our way. Can I save at some point? I mean, I know I just saved, but like... I don't want to have to rewatch all this all over again. Alright, more enemies. Is she gonna be our partner? Blood sword, very creative. Unleash all of your ki. So you can just summon your sword. Oh, okay. Oh, I was about to say, yeah, that sort of looks like shit, but then it like she shook off all of the rocks or whatever, and now it looks cool. You needed a whole cinematic just for that, huh? Now you become a half demon. Blood sword attacks have been unlocked. Alright, same combos. Combine attack with blood sword to defeat the fiends. Yeah, now our attacks look blue now. God, the game doesn't really run that good, huh? I think you're better off. Can you play this on PC? If there's a PC version, I'd probably rather play it there. I never imagined that this game would run so bad because the first Night Savager runs perfectly. Really fast, 60 FPS and everything, and here it's like you're playing the Vita game or something. Did this game ever came out on Vita? If it did come out on Vita, it was probably Japan exclusive and it never came out over here in English on Vita. Yeah, I feel like I'm playing the Vita version. And like if on PS4 it runs like this, imagine on Vita, right? There we go. Trying to get used to the new powers. Terrible! Everything hurts. A very special half-demon. Oh! The blood of the legendary half-demon Arnis. Alright, the protagonist of the last game. That's cool. That's a cool way to connect it. Yeah, like, yeah, towards the end of the game, she also becomes a half-demon, right? Yeah. It's cool that they, like... It's cool that they remember the previous game, like, the other characters. I was like, wow, these fucking badasses that did this cool thing. I like it. I like it when they do that. Because, you know, sometimes there are sequels to games where, like, oh, the previous protagonist shows up, and the new character is like, who the hell are you? You know, like, they don't really think that they're that big of a deal at all, right? They don't know who they are, or like they don't understand what they did, or something like that. I always like it when there's like actual reverence for the previous game. Whenever it's like, oh my god, this is the guy that did that other cool shit in the past, right? Any issue with your body? Not that I know of. PS4, PS Vita Japan only, Switch, and Microsoft Windows. Alright. Well, if I ever plan on playing more of this game, chances are maybe I'll play it on PC. I can only imagine that it'll run better there, because here on PS4 it's really rough, really rough. Or I could save myself the money and just play it here, right? Just grin and bear it. I spend money on this game, and then I waited so long until now to play it, and then like just for me to not play it, like that'd be even more frustrating. Oh, mascot character. Or no? Is this gonna be one of those servants? Nero? What? Okay. She knows the cat with wings. Doesn't seem like a fiend to me. The voice acted meow. Why does it look like a yokai from Yokai Watch? It looks like some, like, you know, branch off of Jibanyan. We gotta follow it? Or no? Sour puss. What? It was in parentheses, so I don't know if that was like actually said out loud or not. Yeah, there we go. I was fully expecting this fucking cat to talk. Because these games always gotta have some little mascot character to sell plushies with. And of course it's talking. Is that the blue blood giving it the power to talk? Okay. The hell if I know. Me talking makes me cuter for advertising toys. Oh my god, really? They're gonna do that trope? Of like, only she can understand the cat. That's so stupid. Why do they always do that? Is always like, oh, only a certain amount of people, or only one person can understand the animal, and so everyone else thinks that they're crazy. She lost her mind. I mean, maybe. Like Teddy, or Goto Doji, or Morgana, or like, that one rabbit character from 7th Dragon RPG, or like Monokuma, or like literally any little fluffy little animal friend in a RPG or a game that's full of like sexy anime people. You know, there's always gonna be that one little animal that has to like, you know, be the nice, cute, cuddly wuddly, you know, talky character, usually a comedy relief. To me, that, like, you know, depending on how annoying that character is, that can make or break a show for me. Like, I have completely, like, turned off shows and never seen them again because there's always some cutesy little ball with a face that talks and, like, does, like, cringy little comedy bits that annoy the fuck out of me, to the point that I just don't watch that show again. You know, like, Ruby from, Fate Collide Liner Prisma Ilia was very, very close to me being like, I never... So long as this Ruby character exists, I never want to watch this show ever again. That's how bad it got for me sometimes. But I powered through and I saw the whole thing. But like, yeah, fuck Ruby, fuck Teddy, fuck well, maybe not Morgana. Morgana's cool. But like, you know, there's so many of these little mascot characters that I just detest it. Because you can see it coming from a mile away. Nagamimi. Yeah, whatever. The fucking little rabbit. The little animal. You know what I mean. And like in freaking in that other game, like World's End, whatever the fuck. Also Little Animal Friend and stuff. The only one that I actually tolerate is Koromaru from Persona 3, because it's just a dog. And the dog doesn't talk, and the dog doesn't do comedy bits, or like, you know, pervs on the girls and talks about, you know, upskirts and shit. It's just a dog. And the dog behaves like a dog, and he's a good boy, and he's a playable character that's cool. But like all these other ones that like just try way too hard, I hate them so much. So now what? Oh god, what noise was that? That was them? Of course, it's like a Charmander. Where do you think it's got a flame on its tail? Alright. This cat's a little tough guy, huh? Near join here. Reminds me of Iggy from JoJo. Again, that's another one. Iggy. Another little pet mascot. Time to explain Servant. Servant fight alongside you. Those possess powerful special abilities. Alright, yeah. They're your Pokemon and they can fight with you. Nero, yeah, fire. It's a Charmander. Time to pick you apart. Yo, yeah, and so like the doctor lady also fights, right? She has a gun. Thank you for being here and using your gun to my benefit. Duh. There we go. Doi. Who's next? I guess I could have done more with that guy, but hey. I'm sure I'm going to bump into a lot more creatures that I can recruit at some point. I think that's going to be cool, being able to play around with all those little companions. Mm. No. I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Are you? It just has the same... It has the same expression the entire time. Oh, really? That easy? That easy to call her Gojojin-sama? Against the rules? I don't think there's any rules against having Pokemon to fight with you. No, OBS froze up again. I really need to have that dynamic bitrate thing turned on, because otherwise, yeah, it's just gonna keep crapping out like this. I'm on the red again. I've been going for 2.5 hours. Literally, the moment I get the chance to save my progress, I think I'm just gonna call it here. I like this game, though. I mean, despite the awful frame rate, I like the atmosphere of this a lot. Kind of the perfect Halloween game to play right now, to be perfectly honest. It kind of has that vibe that I was kind of hoping for. They're rejected by demons and humans. Well, what about somebody that's a little bit of both, huh? He just keeps moving, doing the same little animation cycle constantly. Can't believe I can understand Nero now. Is this a dream? Get yourself together. What? Get yourself together? That sounds weird. Person, servant, fiend, demon, item, character material. Resume quest. Alright, cleared all of this. Settings. Difficulty, controller. Complete! What a weird way of saying, like, accept or confirm or go back or something. How about help? This is just tutorial stuff. Is there no saving button? Maybe it auto-saves, but I don't want to test it out. I don't want to risk losing all of this. Yeah, so can we burn this? Can we... Yeah, there we go. I was imagining that this would be a thing. Tricker. Remove obstruction in your way with a tricker. Okay, why is it called that? Why don't I just call it magic or something? Consumes MP to use special skills to gain advantage of battle. Serve an action on enemy. Some tricker servant can obtain... Oh, that's like the type of servant. Nearest flame can burn away thorns. Try approaching the thorns. Oh, literally, by just pressing L2, my little Pokemon does something. Belladonna level 1. I was thinking before you act, it'll pay off one day. Thank. Gosh, I hate that the little dialogue is being interrupted because of these stupid tutorials. It's already super self-explanatory what the hell it is I'm supposed to be doing. Alright, L1, attack, increase attack power. Assist allies, okay. Iron Wall, increase defense, use 200 MP. Okay, Recorver! Restores HP. Restores MP. God, this game was not well taken care of, huh? If you want to support your allies, make use of the leader skills. Alright, so that consumes magic. Okay, I buffed you up. I gave you more attack, so use it. Jigglypuff. Wait. Yeah, it's weird. Creeps me out, the noises they make. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Raging blue blood. These little interruptions are fucking driving me crazy. Brutal fiends seething with blue blood. Yeah, don't spoil ahead of time when I'm gonna fight. Just let me fight it. They emit a special aura. Normal attacks won't flinch them. Yeah, sure. Just spoil what I'm supposed to do. It's not like I can figure all this shit out on my own. Yeah, he has a really... Yeah, this guy's got a really big health bar. There we go. There we go. That ought to do it. Any issues with your body? That disappeared. I keep thinking there's gonna be a dialogue scene, but when I'm paying attention, it doesn't happen, and when it does, there's an interruption. Oh, there we go. Hotel. I'm definitely gonna be able to save there. That's gonna be the main hub. Hotel Eterna. Is it the same one as before? No. No. The one for the first game is named something different. But I think it also starts with an E. Hmm. Sure. There you go, very convenient. So how are they gonna react? Is she not gonna give a shit, or is she gonna be like, what? I thought you were dead. I'm not dead, see? I'm just half demon is all. Yeah. Not gonna explain the part that you're a demon now. Hmm. Sorry, we don't have cell phones in this world, I think. I couldn't text you and tell you. How? I just woke up like 15 minutes ago. The first thing I did is tell you this. Yeah, when would I have the time? Okay, cut my music. Gosh, the way that they, like, use music is so sloppy. They just, like, cut to whatever they want at whatever given moment. Emotional moment. Da, 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 da. Okay, dun, da, da, da. Just immediately. There's no proper transition to any of it. We just know where she was last. Ruined hide starts to catch my interest. Oh, really? What part of her? The chest area? Because that's the part that's catching my interest. That and the super long blonde hair. And I guess if you like tsundere girls, that'd be one. She seems very tsundere. Yeah, by the way, who are you? She's the doctor that brought me back to life. Mm-hmm. She's famous for bringing people back to life and turning them to demons. That's her favorite pastime. She does it for fun. Mm-hmm. You need to be cool like me and look at the Twitter trending tab every day. Probably gonna step back on that. I looked into your background. Looked at your back also. Did a background check on her. You also made a racist tweet and posted it 15 years ago. Get ready to die. Points a gun, shoots her. Sword. Yeah, spirit sword, a strong effect on fiends. With your spirit sword and my blood sword, it will be unstoppable. There we go. The big bosses can't say anything about it. Or at least, you know, we don't have to tell them that we have somebody here. An enemy here. Camilla's being very cooperative. Has everything planned out. Anybody else would be really, like, not trusting. Alright. Hub area. Walk around and hopefully save our progress. That's kind of what I want to do right now. My ass is getting numb and I'm hungry and I want to go eat. Stream's over. There we go. There's the book. There's the guy at the front desk. Oh, this is almost not exactly the same, but very similar to the one from the previous game. Would it be cool to live in a hotel? It's bedtime. Yeah, go level up, buy some equipment, get stronger. And there's gonna be, like, I'm sure, I've seen trailers and gameplay clips where there's, like, a bath, like a hot springs, and, like, the girls, like, take a dip in it together, and they talk, and they have some weird sexual tension, so I know that's in here. I know that's awaiting us. Allow me to explain the features of this hotel. Entrance, front desk is on the left. There's a bar. Prepared a little something for you. What's that little green alien floating around? Yeah, what the fuck is that? The Shikigami by the counter handles equipment sales. Okay, that's what it is, I guess. The door further to the right leads to the underground recreation center. We have a whole arcade. There's pinball machines and everything. When you go up the stairs and get into the elevator, you'll be able to access the rooftop. The bedrooms are farther up the stairs. Your room is on the right. There's one other important feature, but I'll explain that when the time comes. This is the sex room. I sometimes miss those times, admittedly. What times? That's it. Let me know if you forget where everything is. I'll give you a crash course. Let me know when you finish making the rounds. Got it? And take this. Trying to spend all in one place. Oh, money? Money, money, money. Oh, there we go. Check progress in the menu. Current chapter progress rate. Key main quests will have a star mark. And completing them will increase the progress rate. You can check your progress rate in the menu. Cold-blooded guidance clear. Welcome to Eterna. I made it to Gil in Street Fighter 3. Well, congratulations. Now try beating him. Oh, okay. These are all like little servants. Save, save, save. Alright. Party. I'm assuming I'll be able to switch characters around. Okay, can I... It's showing me like these little icons to interact with stuff, but like... a chocolate drink. Masaka, I can't believe it. Is it so? I thought it was only legends, but a chocolate drink. A chocolate drink is real. Welcome drink. A housewarming gift of sorts. I love chocolate. So Alush just said oishi, just oh, it's good, it's delicious. I don't know where the holy crap came from. It's like the people that translated this game and like the people that actually made the Japanese version are like, they were on two totally different worlds. Staying on fancy hotels and apartments, mostly did a holidays and vacation, and it's all in Malaysia. God, the translation is fucking weird. There's so much that is like, you know, just like that, right? Like somebody just saying, this is good, this is delicious, and they add like, holy crap, wow, this is a great drink of sorts. It's like, why? Why you have to add all that? What the fuck was the script that they translated here? Okay, you don't have to make the demon connection for me to, like, validate my love for chocolate. Why can't I just like it? Yeah, I gotta say, well, demons do like chocolate. No, I'm not 5 years old. I'm too cool for chocolate. I'm on a diet. I don't want my boobs to get any bigger, because that's how it works in anime. You eat a lot and it goes straight to your chest. I'll get fat. I'll get fat if I drink chocolate. Don't make me repeat myself. Drinking chocolate in and of itself is not gonna make you fat. Look at how much you fight. You're always, like, out there running around, burning calories. If anything, you should probably eat more than the average person. To make up the calories. Okay, how do I activate this? I want to save my progress so bad. There we go. Circle. I keep forgetting there's circle. I keep pressing square. Alright, Kaede. No original character design here. They're just taking one of the Pokemon designs here and just making it, turning it into the receptionist. I remember the receptionist in the first game being a totally original character with dialogue and stuff, and he would show up in the story too. Yeah, they're just grabbing like just a little enemy and turning it into an NPC. Would have been cool if it was a character. Yeah, you said that it was like abandoned or hasn't been used in a long time. We don't really get guests anymore. You say that as if you've always worked here. It's convenient to let them handle the daily chores. God, I just fucking realized that I've been sniffling like this entire time right into the microphone. I'm sorry. There we go. Finally, I just want to fucking save and end the stream. Save! From the beginning of the chapter? What? Ruined City. There we go. Makes me think about Catherine. What is this? Restart the chapter from the beginning? Why would you ever want to do that? Catherine with a K specifically. Alright. We're done here. We're nearing 3 hours. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming in and watching me play spooky Halloween-themed kind of stuff. This one, I think, fits pretty well with just the purple and the night and the demons and all that stuff. We played Darkstalkers. We played NBC2. We played like 5 minutes of Knights of Azure 1, and then we played Knights of Azure 2, which is fun. The problem is that the game kind of runs bad on PS4. I was kind of hoping that it would run a little better. I know that it's on PC, but again, I don't want to blow the money just to play it better on a different platform if I already have it here, right? Might as well grin and bear it and maybe play it again someday. Probably not streamed. I never streamed my playthrough of Knights of Azure 1, and I had a lot of fun just playing that on my own. But then again, the game ran at 60, the first game, so I don't know about the second game, but I can definitely see more, like, you know, racy, fan-servicey moments happening here, so maybe I'll stream it again. I don't know. But this game is definitely not going to be a priority. We still got Silver and Cargo Burst, and then the Neptunia crossover in between all that, too. I am going to maybe change around my settings for OBS. I'm going to do that dynamic bitrate thing so that, you know, maybe we don't get, like, weird, technical issues like today and yesterday, you know? It already happened twice in a row, so, something needs to be done before on the third time the same damn thing happens, so, yeah. But, yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for showing up. We got a ton of super chats, all from the same dude, so thank you, Zamfofex. Thank you, everybody, thank you, Brendan, Heavy, Grim, everybody, for showing up and, hanging out, so, yeah. We'll see y'all next time. Thank you. And happy Halloween to everybody. It's 10:42 p.m. right now, so it's already pretty late. I would say that most people have already wrapped up their Halloween and just munching on candy right now at home. But hey, you know, for a lot of people out there, the night is still young. So, you can maybe watch a movie or just, you know, spook yourselves in whatever way you want. Look at your pictures of you, you know, in costume or whatever. Just do something. Do something cool. Even if it's not Halloween related. Just play a fun game today. It's Sunday. It's, yeah, you still got a few hours to enjoy yourself before, you know, Monday comes and the work week begins again, and it's back to business. So, yeah. What am I gonna do? I'm probably going to, yeah, I'm gonna go eat, because I'm hungry. And then after I'm done eating, I'm probably gonna work on the, World Ends With You video essay. I'm probably gonna put on some Hololive videos. I know that for Hololive EN, they had, like, this big VR chat kind of collab. And then on top of that, there was a, like, a 3.5 hour, like, Among Us collab with, the Japanese girls for Hololive. And a bunch of other stuff, mixed in there. My subscription feed is just full to the brim with Hololive streams, all of them very, very long. And I haven't seen any of them. I've been behind by, like, a week. So, what I'm gonna do probably is to sift through more, you know, World Ends With You footage and continue, finishing up the video essay. And then just run all of those videos in the background. Maybe for, like, do that for, like, an hour or two, and then after that, I'm probably gonna go to bed and play some, Dragon Quest until I fall asleep. Probably Dragon Quest 8 or 11. I was planning on playing Dragon Quest 11 today, but, again, I haven't really been, making a lot of progress on the video essay, because I've just been doing other things, so, I really want to focus on making some good progress on that. The vast majority, like 90% of the video essay was already finished in one day, because I got, like, I got really excited and inspired, and I stayed up super late writing and typing all that up, right? But then after that, you know, you kind of lose that inertia, and things slow down, right? And so I've been slowly picking away at it. But now that I really don't have a whole lot going on, I'm probably gonna do another long session, but that's gonna, like, take away time from, you know, finishing up Resident Evil 4 VR and finishing up, well, continuing to play Dragon Quest 11. I'm still barely, like, in the second half of the story and stuff. I still got a long way to go. Especially because I'm playing it, you know, right alongside the 30S version. I'm not recording anything for the 30S version, but I am recording the main console version. I kind of regret that. I kind of want to, you know, maybe start all over from the beginning on the 30S version and just, how do you call it? Work my way up to where I am now in the story. Because I do want to have it recorded. I do eventually want to make a video essay for Dragon Quest 11. And, you know, I do want to make a lot of comparisons to the 30S version, and I don't have a single second that I recorded, so, yeah. I am gonna have to probably replay the whole game all over again on 30S with the emulators so that I can, you know, record the screen and whatnot. Because, you know, on 30S, there's no way to capture it, and all that. I don't even know if I can even transfer the save file. If I could transfer my save over to my computer, then that'd be great. Because then I can just, go to a certain location that lets me replay, cutscenes and stuff from the beginning of the game all the way to the end. And, that'll be a good replacement instead of having to replay the entire game all over, right? And then when it comes to gameplay and fighting, I can just have generic fights and stuff happening. I can just, you know, do a lap across all of the different worlds and stuff. But the cutscenes would just be, like, recorded separately. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody. Happy Halloween. Have a good one. And, if I have time tomorrow, then we can continue on with Summer Kagura Burst. Hopefully with less sniffling and more focusing on the game, as opposed to the last session where I as usual, I go off on rants and I talk for too long. But anyway, thanks, everybody. See ya.